welcome. I hope that you are all doing well. Thank you so much for joining me here today where it's April. And as you know, April is National Poetry Month, and to continue the tradition that we started 3 years ago, we are going to do a poetry video every week for National Poetry Month. So get ready for that. We are sitting in front of one of our National Poetry Month displays. The books here are all poetry. There's a National Poetry Month display in the YA room as well. So be sure to come in and check those out. And we are going to start with one of my favorite poems written by one of my favorite authors. And it's Edgar Allan Poe. He wrote poetry. He wrote Gothic stories. And in honor of the occasion, I am wearing my Raven writing gloves so that we can get into it properly. So we're going to start with a poem by Edgar Allan Poe that I've read before, but I love it so much. So we are going to do it again. And it is A Dream Within a Dream. So, A Dream Within a Dream by Edgar Allan Poe. Take this kiss upon the brow, and in parting from you now, thus much let me avow. You are not wrong who deem that my days have been a dream. Yet if hope has flown away, in a night or in a day, in a vision or in none, is it therefore the less gone? All that we see or seem is but a dream within a dream. I stand amid the roar of a surf-tormented shore, and I hold within my hand grains of the golden sand. How few, yet how they creep through my fingers to the deep, while I weep, while I weep. O God, can I not grasp them with a tighter clasp? O God, can I not save one from the pitiless wave? Is all that we see or seem but a dream within a dream? And the second poem we're going to do today is Annabelle Lee, also by Edgar Allan Poe. It's a little longer. Let's get started. Annabelle Lee by Edgar Allan Poe. It was many and many a year ago, in a kingdom by the sea, that a maiden there lived whom you may know by the name of Annabelle Lee. And this maiden she lived with no other thought than to love and be loved by me. I was a child and she was a child in this kingdom by the sea, but we loved with a love that was more than love, I and my Annabelle Lee. With a love that the winged seraphs of heaven coveted her and me. And this was the reason that long ago in this kingdom by the sea, a wind blew out of a cloud, chilling my beautiful Annabelle Lee, so that her highborn kinsman came and bore her away from me, to shut her up in a sepulchre in this kingdom by the sea. The angels, not half so happy in heaven, went envying her and me. Yes, that was the reason, as all men know in this kingdom by the sea, that the wind came out of the cloud by night, chilling and killing my Annabelle Lee. But our love, it was stronger by far than the love of those who were older than we, of many far wiser than we, and neither the angels in heaven above, nor the demons down under the sea, can ever dissever my soul from the soul of the beautiful Annabelle Lee. For the moon never beams without bringing me dreams of the beautiful Annabelle Lee, and the stars never rise, but I feel the bright eyes of the beautiful Annabelle Lee. And so all the night tide I lay down by the side of my darling, my life and my bride, in the sepulchre there by the sea, in her tomb by the sounding sea. So there you go. That was our first poet this year for National Poetry Month, Edgar Allan Poe. We did A Dream Within a Dream and Annabelle Lee. If you liked these poems, be sure to check out more Edgar Allan Poe poems and stories. We will be back next week where we will have another poet and more poems. I hope that you enjoyed this, and I hope that you will look into some poetry yourself and maybe write some. I will be back soon, and I hope to see you then. Thank you so much for joining me today, and have a great week.